finance, a la shmup. What is an airport revenue bond? All right, well, it's just a muni bond, people. Don't get all uptight. You have to go through security here. All right, well, there are many flavors of muni bonds, and airport is a popular one. All right, and you know what a muni bond is, generally safe, backed by the local government, but, sometimes people get nervous about them because, well, frankly, a lot of municipalities are going bankrupt, particularly in California, Stockton, San Bernardino, even Orange County's in trouble. So investors like the safety of muni bonds with revenue attached, and hence we have the airport muni bond backed by revenues from the airport and the, clever name, airport revenue bond. Got it? Well, in this country, a whole lot of airports were initially built by the military, so those were federal dollars put to work. But once the runway was in and there was access for parts and fuel, well, the military generally lost interest. And the fact that wars went away kind of helped. So they didn't really need the fancy bathrooms with the mother-of-pearl tile and sink knobs. Military people, they can use a tree or a bush most of the time. They're tough. So lots and lots of upgrades have been needed for airports over the last decades, especially with the advent and popularity of private aviation. Airports issue muni bonds backed by their ability to collect things like landing fees, overnight motel airplane parking fees, premiums placed on jet fuel, and a bunch of other revenue sources that small airports lean on to pay for the upgrades they've installed. Sometimes the city issues the bond and the city owns the airport, and at other times it's just the airport itself, but done as a muni bond so that the airport gets really low interest rates from the locals. So yeah, that's an airport revenue bond, and it's, a muni in the bank.